What is going on, guys? It's the Mad Dragon. It's a Monday, and that can mean only one thing. We're going to be checking out the world rankings to see what has shifted up due to those games on the weekend. And then, of course, checking out the Superbru predictions that we all put down. And spoiler alert, I wanted to show this off to start out with. Below my face, you might see a wall of red. That is right, spoiler alert. This might be my worst ever week. For rugby predictions. It was terrible. It was just awful compared to what I thought, but we got to enjoy some really good rugby along the way. So we'll have a talk about each of the games when we get round to get into the predictor and give my sort of thoughts on it. First of all, let's check out the world rankings. Now, this is going to look slightly different to you guys because I'm filming this on the Sunday. Normally, I film it on a Monday. You are watching it on a Monday, but I'm not around, so I'm going to film it on the Sunday. This is a world rankings calculator. It's just bang on. It just always has been. They're always correct. So we get a little bit of a view ahead of time. It's going to look slightly different. So where we're focusing is below my face. You've got the scores over on that far right-hand side for you. But, you know, below my face is where we're looking. South Africa taking some points, gaining that 0.31 after the win over Ireland. So just securing that first place even more. Ireland dropping down, but still holding second place. New Zealand and France both jumping up a few points. France getting a nice little decent boost to there because they actually won over in Argentina. Even though they're higher ranked up on the board. England losing that 0.32 sees them draw kind of close towards Scotland, but there's still a gap, actually. I mean, every single team feels quite situated in their positions, bar maybe Ireland and New Zealand. That's the only place I can see a flip really, happening maybe over the course of these sort of July internationals, unless we see, a major upset. But, everyone else has a good 1.5 difference there, nearly 3 points there. Another 3 points down towards Scotland and what have you. Didn't take anything from their massive win over Canada when we get onto that eventually. Argentina dropping down by 0.58 from theirs. Australia climbed 0.68. A youthful debutant-filled Australia team playing very well against Wales. We'll get onto them in a second. Italy go down 1.42 after losing to Samoa, which, man, didn't see that one coming. Fiji climb 1.06 after their win over Georgia. Wales drop out of the top 10 after their loss. They're down to 76.5, and I'm not going to lie, it could go further by the end of these July internationals. Japan holding 12th, Samoa climbing up to 13th on that plus 1.42. Sees them leapfrog Georgia, who also dropped down 1.06. Uruguay climb up to 18th because the USA lost their game, so they lost 1.93. That is a big drop. Romania taking those points away from them, but not moving anywhere, still staying in 20th. Chile climbing up 0.63 after getting a win over Hong Kong, China as well. So they climb up from 23rd up to 21st. Bit of a scroll further down, we've got some more going on. I don't even know what else is going on. Chinese Taipei beat Singapore somewhere. I didn't even know that game was going on. So a 1.78 shift there sees Singapore drop down from 55th down to 60th, and Chinese Taipei move from 66 up to 64th. And Iran and Nepal also drop down, and seemingly nobody beat them. So I don't know why they've dropped down. That might be outside of my knowledge. If you know why Iran and Nepal have both dropped down, drop it in the comment section, because I actually don't know. Moving on then to take a look at the predictor series. We'll talk about each game a little bit as we go as well, because I sort of want to give my views on it and why I did this. Now, this was a weird week for me in the predictors. There was quite a few games that I was like, they're kind of 50-50. There's quite a few tough calls. Every single game this week, I did something that I know I shouldn't do. I know I shouldn't do it. Rather than doing the gut feeling, where I go, what does my gut say? Let's do that. I really tried to dissect it and got a lot of my own thoughts involved. And my thoughts on every single one was basically wrong. You basically ended up in a situation where if I picked your team, you're probably going to lose. That's basically where we ended up. So starting out with Samoa versus Italy. I saw the Italy team. Italy team looked stacked. I thought this is a good Italy team. I thought that I went through my thought process. I was like, I know Samoa played well leading up to that World Cup, and even in the pool stages, they come with a real ferocity. And I did wonder how Italy were going to cope. I thought it would be a case that both teams would score high and Italy would just put more points on the board. So I went with Italy, said Italy by 8. Nope, they lost by 8. I was right on the score, just picked the wrong team. A lot of people went for Italy, though, 72%. Where you wanted to be was over here then. Only a few people went for Samoa. 5 people out of the entire pool for us went for Samoa. And Dave, 61, coming in there on Samoa by 7. You taking the big points, that one. But well done to Wicker, Temp Shoulders, Dave Wakefield and Brimdaddy as well. All you guys going for that. The rest of us, ooh, we all went for Italy, including some big calls for Italy down here. Italy by 23. Yeah, no one getting too well there. Georgia, Fiji. Again, Georgia, Fiji, gut feeling for me. Fiji, got to take this one. Looked at the team sheets and thought the Fijian lads had a couple of different names in there. Maybe missing a couple of people. No Tuisova, no Semi Randraja, and I was thinking, oh, okay. I had a look at the Georgian team lineup. Obviously, with some of these, I have a little bit more time pressure than you guys because I try and lock it in to put it up on the Patreon for Patreon supporters as well. But I saw the Georgian team and I thought that Georgian backline look great, and they look good in the World Cup pool stages. And I thought, you know what, I'm kind of leaning towards going for a bit of an upset. Georgia playing at home, really solid backline, a lot of first-string forwards in there as well. I thought maybe they would cause an upset. Nope, Fiji took that one by 9. I got my call wrong yet again. I was on the lesser side for this one, though. A lot of people going for Fiji. Where did you want to be? Pierre and Brandon sharing the half bonus point for this one for you guys, getting it bang on. With that 9 points. A lot of people look like they also got a half point for getting it around that area as well. I think, Fiji by 10 was probably going to be a consistent one. Yeah, a lot of people went for Fiji by 11. A few people went for that as well. Highest one was Pedri out on Fiji by 28. Had a lot of confidence in that Fiji team. So, second wrong one for me. Third one, USA, Romania. Again, gut feeling. I said, go for Romania. Romania were in the World Cup. The USA weren't in the World Cup. That was my gut feeling, and then I let my brain think about it a bit more. I was like, but the USA, they've got their whole league going on now. They're building a game. They're trying to improve. Going up against Romania, you know what? Not only do I think USA are going to win, I think I'm going to go USA landslide. I went USA by 24. I went heavy. I was like, because I'm not entirely sure about Georgia, Fiji. I thought I might lose points there. Let's go big on USA and maybe try and reclaim some points back. Nope. Romania took that one by 2. So, I got it all wrong again. Why not? There's me right at the top. Nowhere near. A lot of people also went for the USA. A lot of you had the same sort of view as me. Again, only a handful of people going for Romania. We Lurch coming in, though, with the bang on 3. Great call by you, taking the full point. A couple of USA picks also did get the half bonus point as well for being within the 5. But you guys did very well. There's about 7 of you in total that all went for Romania as well. So some good calls there. Terrible again from me. New Zealand, England. I didn't have time. I did not have time, unfortunately, to get a preview out for this one. By the time I was going to sit down and film this one, it was like 8 o'clock on Friday night. They kicked off 8 o'clock Saturday morning. I was like, there's just no point getting a video out. No one will watch it by the time the game actually kicks off. Saw the team sheets. I was expecting a good game from England. That New Zealand team sheet, again, I thought New Zealand are I thought they were going to really try and dominate this one to just... I don't know. There's something about this game. I was like, I feel like New Zealand might take this one. I went for New Zealand by 16. They missed quite a few kicks as well, right? And England missed a few kicks along the way as well. Really well played by to England to hold them to that. Going to be interesting to see what happens next weekend because, this is the first game back for New Zealand. A couple of players definitely look rusty for New Zealand. I wonder whether I might have been a bit of a week early with that. We'll have to see if England can improve next week. But I did get this one correct. But certainly not the point score that I want. A few people joined me out here on New Zealand by 16. Anyone go low New Zealand? Where did you want to be? Down here. Stephen Thompson coming in there with New Zealand by 3. You were the closest. No one went for New Zealand by 1. A couple of England picks also got there from the 5-point buffer and what have you. A couple of names that we're used to seeing now in the predictors, right? Bowie and Etai as well. Always there for some good picks in there. Oh, Bears went for a big England support. They went out there for England by 5. Thought maybe there was an upset on the cards in terms of the prediction. Only 6% of people went for England, to be fair. And they were very, very close to getting some big points in that one. Australia, Wales. Man, where do you start with this game? What's going on with this Wales team? Again, now I saw the team sheet. I did get a preview video out for this one. I had a weird confidence in that Wales team sheet. I saw other people's videos, and people were like, this Wales team has nothing going on. They're crashing and burning. I was like, I really felt like there was a few players in there. All the compliments I gave Dewi Lake. Line-out throws have been improving. Aaron Wainwright's been awesome. The scrummaging's looking like it could potentially get a little bit better. And then all of it, out the window. Every line-out was atrocious. Aaron Wainwright is still the shining star of that Wales team. And I personally am getting a little bit tired now of they're a rebuilding squad. Australia came in with 7 debutant players. New coach, only had 5 days to prepare for this game. And they took that game by 9 points. And I think they could have added 15. I think you could add 15 onto that. I think the crossfield kick, had that been just in Andrew Kellaway's hands, that's a try. You know, there was a missed kicks for them as well. Left on the board by Lolosio. I think you could add 15 on. I think that should have been 46-16 or something. I think they should have absolutely destroyed them. So I think Wales got very flattering with that scoreline. But yeah, my pick for going for Wales and having confidence in them was absolutely the wrong call. The way to go. A lot of you guys went for Australia for this one. The bookies had it down for Australia by 12, and a lot of people felt confident in that Australia team as well. I thought a brand new Australia team might look rusty, but they did look very, very good. I'm looking forward to see how they will improve actually. Where did we want to be then? Down here. Captain Magnificent. What a humble name. I like that. I like that one. Going in there. You're sharing your half bonus point with Richie Burney. Also there, both of you guys going for 9. Good picks by you guys again. Spread a lot. A lot of people go for that sort of 10-point buffer. And then a lot of you will get that half bonus point. A few of us went for Wales. But yeah, we were all so wrong, as I'm used to doing in this round. South Africa versus Ireland, man, what a game! I knew this was going to be my favourite game of the weekend, and it absolutely was. Just two teams just going at each other all game. Eventually, South Africa took this one by 7. I said by 3. I went kind of lower for this one. I wasn't expecting, but I know also I wasn't expecting the scoreline to get that high. When eventually got to that, was it 20 points to 13 or 20 points to 15 at one point? I thought that's where it was going to stop. And I was like, yeah, I kind of expected both teams to be under the 20 marker. So 27-20 is actually a bigger score than I was expecting. Where did you want to be then? Further down here. Wow, a lot of you guys sharing this point here. Wow. Phil, Mark Dunphy, Jamie, Richie Burney, Thar11 and Mystic Tom. All of you guys went for South Africa by 7, so you all kind of screwed each other, or all did equally well. However you want to view it, all splitting that bonus point between you. I was a little bit further down. How many people went for Ireland? Only 6 people went for Ireland. Wow, a lot of the different views I was seeing online, a lot of people were like very 50-50 about whether Ireland could take this one. So I'm surprised to only see 6. Connor, does Rugby got that one wrong? So I'm glad to see I'm not the only one that's going to start getting ones wrong this round. Thank you for that, Connor. Argentina, France. Again, another one. I don't quite understand this one. Argentina team, saw the team sheet. It may as well be, for all intents and purposes, it was an Argentina semi-final World Cup team. It was a monster Argentina team. That team, I thought, is going to do really well. The France team is a bunch of 20-year-olds. Fabien Galtier said, I'm not putting any of my usual players in the summer squad. I am putting all new lads in to see who deserves to be in the starting team. It's like the under-20 squad came up to international standard and demolished an Argentina team that should have done much, much better. A lot of people went for France, and I'm not sure how many people saw the team sheets come out for France. The France team sheet, has a lot of players doing well at like the top 14 and stuff. So if you're a big French club level fan, you might have thought a lot of the lads are in form. You know, the right winger, I can't think what his name was now. He did very well. But just in terms of the team sheet, in terms of number of caps, Pablo Matera had as many caps himself as the entire French team. So absolutely, if it was the main starting teams, I'd have backed France all the way. But seeing the team sheets, I thought Argentina had that on a lock. So I went Argentina by 8, and again, very wrong. A lot of people joined me in Argentina. Where did you want to be? Scottish Squid coming in there, getting it France by 15. What was the final one? I forgot what it was. It was by exactly 15. Got it bang on. Great call by you, Scottish Squid. And you had room to play with as well. No one went 13 or 14 either. You absolutely took that one out there. A couple of people as well. A lot of people actually got the half bonus point as well. I really wasn't expecting that French squad to do as well. But I already know I'm changing it for next week, because I don't think Argentina can turn that round in a week. I think France are going to destroy that one next week. There's my view. And then the final one, Canada-Scotland, a game I wish I'd watched instead of the Argentina-France one, because I was genuinely quite bored watching it. 73 points to 12. I expected a Scotland hammering. Or like Scotland to hammer someone, kind of the wording wasn't great there. But I expected Scotland to just dominate all the way there. I said Scotland by 33, and I was high. Look at where I am compared to where everyone else went for. And where you wanted to be was out here. That's ridiculous. 61 points in the end. Massive, massive scores. I imagine most people went for Scotland here. Did anyone go higher than me? A couple of people did. Forest even went out to 50 points. So you get to take the bonus point for being the closest anyway. I thought you had to be within 10 for the closest. It was 61. Hey, take it, Forrest. Take it and run. You came out there with a 50 great call. Nobody went for Canada. Not particularly surprising. Now, unfortunately, we've jumped a little bit early for this Monday video. There is one more game going on. You have Uruguay versus France. Oh, well, Argentina not playing France. This is the other game, right? This is the Uruguay versus the France 15. Am I right in saying that? I don't know, actually. I think Argentina are playing France again next week. I think this is the other one. Oh, a couple of you guys are already getting your picks locked in. Nice to know. Unfortunately, we've jumped in earlier. This is happening on Wednesday, so no Grand Slam bonus points or anything to talk about yet. We'll have to sort of catch up next week. In terms of the round then, Wicker coming out on top. 8 from 8. Great job by you. Getting those 10 points, sealing out that top spot. Wheelerge and John Roy both getting 7 from 8 as well. 9.5 and 9 points respectively. Very good to seal out that top 3. We'll have a bit of a scroll down so everyone else can see their name because I've been rambling so far. There's a couple of names we've seen now. Big Brain Kean doing well there. Dave Wakefield over there on the Patreon. I saw him get his early pick in for the first game and got it right with Samoa. I thought that was a great move by you, Dave. I'm a bit of a scroll down. I think it's my worst round ever. Villa Farrell, I know, is always down in the comments for these videos, came in with 6 points. There's Connor Does Rugby, is another YouTuber, beat me on 4.5. Bears, another YouTuber, beat me on 4. Where's me? There's me on 3.5. I got 3 right out of 8. Awful. Genuine. I think, as far as I'm aware, this is my worst round ever on a Superbru, which is so weird because if it came to doing the fantasy, I'm so good at the fantasy, and the predictor I suck at completely, and I don't know why. And then a couple of people, unfortunately, doing slightly worse than me. Astonishingly, I'm amazed anyone could do worse than me at this point. Brian and Thar, Briston, Just Gaz, Osprey, and Gobi all there on 2 as well. Rob on 1, on Ian, unfortunately, on 0. But man, yeah, I'm nowhere now. We'll have a look at the leaderboard to see just how far down I am, because I'm not doing well. Out in first place then, John Roy climbing 13 places on 12.5. You've got 10 right so far. You are joint with Wicker, the winner of the round, taking this one as well. That TDM, only 5 different, splitting you two as well. Wee Lurch climbs up 23 places to finish in the top 3 on your 12.5 as well. So all 3 of you guys all to play for there. Milan holds out in 4th place on 12 points as well. Very, very respectable. Mark Dunphy dropping down 4, but on 11.75. That is a single game to come back for. All Blacks Forever climbs up 9 into 6th. Etai down 1. Phil up 9. Jamie up 21 to get in the top 10. Joint there, you two on 10.75. And Nutcracker sealing out our top 10 on 10.5, but joint with a couple of people, to be fair. Dave Wakefield climbed up 24 to get that big jump by you, David. Exaquias, the name I can't pronounce, drops down 10. Villa Farrell dropping down 10. Steve Thompson climbs up 8. And Dave, 61, climbs up 20. All of you guys from 10th through to 15th, all on 10.5, all to play for to get into the top 10. And we'll have a bit of a scroll down so everyone else can see their name along the way. There are some big jumpers. Lewis Young up 16. Pedri up 16. Scottish Squid, who came in with a great goal, is still down 9 though. Wow, that's surprising to see. Captain Magnificent up 8. Connor Does Rugby down 23. Bears down 30. Oh man, Brian down 36. Where's me? I'm down another 30. I'm in 45th. Oh man, it's not going well. It's not going well for me. I need to have a big week next week. At this point, I don't even know what I'm going to aim for. How many people are playing? We got 50, 54. I want to get in the top half. That's my aim. I'm aiming for 27th, who's currently on 9. I am on 6. I'm 3 points down. I've got to see if I can make up that by the end of the July internationals, and I'll consider that a success because it's not going well so far. But I hope you all enjoyed this one today, guys. If you have, make sure to leave it a like. Thank you to everyone who is joining in with the Superbru, because it is a lot of fun to join in with, even if you suck like me and just simply can't get the scores right. Lots of fun videos coming out this week. I'm trying to get some stuff filmed over the course of this weekend to put out for Tuesday and Wednesday. We've got some of the gaming videos coming out to go up for the July internationals, and then of course when the teams get announced on Thursday, we'll do some more preview videos, and we'll probably dive into a few more thoughts on the games and what have you over the course of Thursday and maybe Friday, depending on time allowance for me. But overall, enjoy this one today, guys. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.